Another two Aussies catching up. Tell me what you're nominated for. You're on Game of Thrones.
I'm the production designer of Game of Thrones.
All right, I got a question for you, Deb. So, you're obviously on set all the time. Characters are notoriously just getting killed off like nothing else.
Yeah,
Who, out of just one that you were like, man, I wish he didn't die?
Do you know what? I wish Joffrey didn't die.
Really?
What a great character.
Really?
Yeah, I think he did so well, like that real evil. It was sad, I think, when we saw the end of Joffrey, and that was in my first year on the show, which is season 4.
He was a fantastic actor. I mean, considering how much the general public hates him, he's done a good job, right?
And really nice guy, you know.
Really, in real life.
But a great person who just really brought that character to life.
Would he stay in character, between sets? Does he stay this brooding child, or he sort of like snap in and out of it?
Do you know, I don't really spend enough time on set to sort of follow those guys, but these guys are professional. They do what they need to do, so...
Yeah, fantastic. And I know you guys are filming all over the world, like Romania and all these different crazy places that I've heard. How is it chosen where you're going to shoot?
Actually, I mean, I have to give the producers credit. They really choose the locations that suit the show best. And that's one of the reasons why the show has the production value it does, because the producers are prepared to take the show to these amazing locations.
So what, in the off-season, they're sort of flying around scouting locations?
No, I mean, that's the first thing we do when I start, is we go, and last year we scouted all of Spain. You know, we really try and do as much research as we can so the show looks as good as it can.
What's it like, logistically getting a whole crew to Spain? I mean, is it just a nightmare?
It's a complete monster of a thing. Yep. But, they do it. And I think that if more people out there appreciate it, just how much work goes into bringing these crews in and shooting in these really remote locations, it would take the show to an even greater level.
I can only imagine. And tell me, I know I've heard, with the big battle against the White Walkers that you guys were on set for a month. What's been the worst location that you've had to stay at? I mean, there's got to be some cold ones, right?
Yeah, I certainly think for the crew, shooting Hardhome was just brutal, absolutely brutal. Because the thing you have to remember about shooting in Belfast is it rains a lot, there's a lot of mud, you've got fake snow falling on top of you, it can be brutal, and days start early and then you start in the dark and you finish in the dark. And
all right, good to know. That was shot in Belfast, it's crazy.
But it's so perfect for the show. Yeah. It's so perfect for the show. But when you shoot later in the year, you've got less daylight hours, and it's tough. But at the same time, the Dragon crew shot that sequence, and they loved it.
Really?
They also really engage with it, and the tougher it is, the tougher they are. It's something that they can knock up against, and it actually works really well. Like, it brings out the best in them.